I do my thing on it. She hit my line 100 times, I let it ring on it. These niggas must be out their mind, cause I'm the king on it. You know my thing, that's what I bring on it. Cause I'm the king on it. Okay. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. I'm too far gone, I probably left a nigga. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. I just want them dollars, nigga, you can keep the change. Unsatisfied until we on a private plane. I be with them soldiers ready to die over a name. Once that oil hit my head, I never been a I do my thing on it. She hit my line 100 times, I let it ring on it. These niggas must be out their mind, cause I'm the king on it. You know my thing, that's what I bring on it. Cause I'm the king on it. Okay. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. I'm too far gone, I probably left a nigga. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. I just want them dollars, nigga, you can keep the change. Unsatisfied until we on a private plane. I be with them soldiers ready to die over a name. Once that oil hit my head, I never been a
Shalom, it's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K 56 annual Passover. It's time to get you a garment. U.P.K traditional garments going for $175. Just contact me on Messenger. I can get you one ASAP. With that being said, Shalom. Shalom, it's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K 56 annual Passover. It's time to get you a garment. U.P.K traditional garments going for $175. Just contact me on Messenger. I can get you one ASAP. With that being said, Shalom.
Listen, man, look. If you black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, and you ain't in these UPK classes, you wasting your life. We got classes Monday through Friday, teaching you the truth about the Bible. Listen, man, if you ain't in these classes, man, what you doing? You lame as hell. You need to get up off that couch and get in these classes. We got classes in Shreveport, Monroe, Louisiana, New Orleans. If you in the Louisiana state, it ain't no excuse, man. Get in class.
Stepping, brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Listen, man, look. If you black, Hispanic, or Native
for the Edomites. How do you feel about the possibility of blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians all move into one area of the country? Let's say one state and starting a new life in that state. You know, just getting away from the ghetto and all the problems that go on in the ghetto. Leave your comments. Shalom.
Celebrate Thanksgiving yesterday?
I celebrated my family.
Was it in celebration of Thanksgiving?
It was in celebration of my family.
Family, okay. Were you raised celebrating Thanksgiving?
I was.
I was raised celebrating Thanksgiving as well. Are you familiar with any of the history for Thanksgiving?
I am.
Do you have Native American in your family?
I do.
Like when you were raised, did they ever tell you about the real history behind Thanksgiving?
No, it's probably in search of my own, the way I learned.
Like, what you learned in school, was it a traditional pilgrims came over type thing? What have you learned since you've been an adult about Thanksgiving?
Just the opposite of everything that they taught us in school. Once you dig deeper a little bit more, you realize more of the damage that did to us than what they try to tell us.
Would you ever consider not celebrating on that day?
I would say yes and no. No, because I don't really take into account what that means, what they try to tell us in school. Like I said earlier, I'm just celebrating me and my family and us having life.
Get some help.
What? All right, I'm here with
Tanika.
Tanika. Tanika, did you celebrate Thanksgiving yesterday?
I celebrated my
Shalom, Israel. This is Precinct Officer Ka'ash out of I.S.U.P.K, Delaware. And we teach that the laws, statutes, and commandments are for the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the men and women you see on this sign, so that we don't have to go through slavery again. It's been 400 years through police brutality, killings, shootings. We lost all our businesses, and we have to change that. Join me every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. at 202 North DuPont Boulevard in Smyrna, Delaware. Shalom, Israel.
$15 an hour. You come here and want us for the whole day.
Deutéronome chapitre 28, verset 43. L'étranger qui est au milieu de toi montera très haut au-dessus de toi, et toi tu descendras très bas. Verset 44. Il te prêtera et tu ne lui prêteras pas. Il sera la tête et tu seras la queue. La situation de la vie chère que l'on subit dans les Antilles françaises n'est pas exclusive aux Antilles françaises. Ça arrive dans toutes les Antilles. Pourquoi? Parce que les négros, les latinos, les amérindiens sont les vrais juifs bibliques de l'Antiquité et qu'ils doivent revenir à leur culture d'obéir les commandements.
$15 an hour. You come here and want to pay us $15 for the whole.
Nigga, who was you playing with? Stepping out the murder van, nothing they seen before. One hand wash the other hand, battle scars I needed dude. Living by the law, y'all can keep it cool. I've been organizing, strategizing, they ain't peeping though. This is not a drill, this is not a rental. What I look like, earn my stripes, man, I'm too official. They gon' say they knew me, but they don't know the new me.
Real quick.
Shalom, Israel. This is Precinct Officer Ka'ash out of I.S.U.P.K, Delaware. And we teach that the
check in, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share these videos that we be posting. Shalom, Israel. This is Priest Ashagapan with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Just wanted to check in, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share these videos that we be posting. It's full of heavy information, full of debates, discussions, street conversations, things you don't want to miss. So subscribe, follow, share, repost. Shalom.
Un momentito, ¿cómo está diciendo que este tipo es Jesucristo? ¿No quieres salir la cámara? Está bien, bienvenido. Mira, tú ven acá, tú estás diciendo, nuevamente, saludos hermano, nosotros somos de la Escuela Israelita de Conocimiento Práctico Universal, hermano de General YAHANNA, bienvenido. Entonces estamos desenmascarando la información que nos están dando nuestros líderes religiosos. Entonces tú estás diciendo que este tipo que está aquí es Jesucristo, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo se llama él? Este es Jesús. ¿Quién te enseñó que este era Jesús? ¿Qué religión? Bueno, ajá, los pentecostales, ¿verdad? Que no solamente son los católicos, quiere decir que los pastores te enseñan que este es Jesucristo, ¿verdad? Tu pastor te enseñó que este era Jesucristo. Tu pastor. Ok, bien, eso, muy bien. ¿Tú sabes quién es este? Este se llama César Borgia. A mí me enseñaron también que este era Jesucristo. Yo le oraba. Yo le daba mi confianza, todo mi ser, se lo confesaba a este tipo. César Borgia, mi hermano. Este tipo es un hombre verdadero que estuvo aquí. Este es el amante secreto de Leonardo da Vinci. Esta imagen nos dieron a nosotros a través del cristianismo, ¿me entiendes? Los españoles, entonces nos hicieron, cambiaron. Te voy a dar un ejemplo. That's right. Te lo voy a probar aquí en la Biblia, el engaño. Yo estaba agitado, por eso yo estoy aquí, porque yo estoy agitado, porque a este tipo yo creía que era Jesucristo, ¿me entiendes? Cuando yo me enteré que era César Borgia y el engaño que nosotros tuvimos, yo me agité.
This, like the scripture says, oppression makes a wise man mad, and the gift destroys the heart. Feel me? So our people are the story.
in Texas, what are the main struggles you have dealing with, we in the South? So, this oppressor is oppressive. What are the main struggles you have dealing with this oppressor, and then also dealing with the mindset that our people have towards the truth? We all up in Christianity, we all minds are destroyed in everything we into.
Right on.
What are the main struggles you have dealing with? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: like the scripture says, oppression makes a wise man mad, and the gift destroys the heart. You feel me?
Right.
So our people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge. You understand? So the hugest complex, because we in the Bible belt. You know what I'm saying? The South is the Bible belt. You know what I'm saying? For Christianity, you feel me? So it's a lot easier for our people to believe that they're the Gentiles in the book, rather than the sons of God and the children of God in the book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because to be a Gentile means that, okay, I'm a wretch, you know what I'm saying? I'm a heathen, and I got mercy, and I can kind of do what I want to do. But to adorn and put on the name YAHUSHUA, you know what I'm saying, which means the prince of the power, means that you a son of God. So that means you held to a different accountability now. So now you got to walk righteous, you know what I'm saying, and circumspectly, you feel me? So that is the biggest struggle with our people, you know what I'm saying? They can believe that they a heathen, but they can't believe that they a child of God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that tile, it come with a different, you gotta move different. You can't just be like everybody in the world. You gotta act different. So it's definitely hard to do that. That's why a lot of people leave. They can't live up to that standard, or you know what I'm saying? They just feel like you do it because that Christianity is so powerful where, nobody's perfect.
Hey man, Christianity is the #1 drug in the world.
That's right.
Because we OD on pleasure, you know what I'm saying, and what makes us feel good. But it's like this, you like my boy Malakwa, you know what I'm saying, he gave an amazing analogy, right? You go to a dentist, get your teeth filled, but after you finish filling out that paperwork, you know what I'm saying, you sign that check over, you know what I'm saying, you pay your card, what's sitting right there on the counter, you know what I'm saying, when you finish your dentistry? It's some candy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they give you enough to heal you, but they give you the poison to make you come back.
Right.
You understand? They're not fixing the problem. The problem is we gotta change. You know what I'm saying? We done tried Islam, we done tried Santeria, we done tried voodoo, we done tried Egyptology, we done tried Buddhism, we done tried everything and to be everything except for who we are, the children of the Most High God. Yeah.
Both sides.
Probably never had it or prepared it like this. This is the proper way.
God hates Thanksgiving.
Next Friday, December 1st Friday, we're gonna go crazy, do that thing. And the first week of January, on that Friday too, we're gonna go crazy, do our thing again. February, I need y'all though. Don't schedule nothing. Joe Muhammad gonna be in town. We're going up. You feel me? We gotta go do we're gonna have class, big camp. We got other brothers coming too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to, whatever y'all got going on, cancel it, make it happen. Start this here when we get to Arizona, man. We're gonna lay that motherfucker.
Because if you sharp like a tack,
hey, hold your peace, huh? Why you talking during the council? Be quiet, huh? Yeah.
So like it.
Anyway, so yeah, I need y'all to be sharp, man. Y'all know, man. Hey, we're gonna lay it down. We're gonna lay this devil down these 3 months, man. Arizona gotta feel this shit. We're gonna mix in some Vegas in Hollywood too, but Arizona gonna feel this shit. I need y'all to feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn sense.
With that, any questions? All right, no sweat. With that, I'm conclude the council. Michael. What? YAHAWASHI, YAHUSHUA, yeah, I'm top. Dismiss.
You like how that nigga talk to you after like that shit is out of hand.
See, I thought I was the only one that seen this shit.
Listen, I was taking notes. Listen, I'm gonna write a declaration about this shit. But listen, don't worry about that. Look, I wrote it down. Rude ass nigga. Look, words don't matter.
Can't take it to council.
Listen, we can't get no goddamn councils around here.
Can't take it to council.
Shit crazy. Listen, that's why I'm writing a Declaration of Independences. And I'm gonna state my case.
See, you got the emphasization your ways of thinking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I got these white pages, right, with these black words.
Yeah.
And they're gonna mean something when I get done with it.
God. See, that's what I'm talking about. You a Metamucil.
Listen, man. You with me, right?
I'm right there.
And
like
who,
right there.
Listen,
you
I'm
that?
telling you.
Right there.
Who thou
right
not,
there.
Who thou's not with me will be against me.
Thy perspective made us against this thing.
Listen, absolutely. Yeah, so anyways, you know what I mean? Oh, no, you can come in.
Yeah,
listen. More than that, we need some more witnesses up in here, man.
Matter of fact, you sign it.
Yeah, you can sign it. Listen, you absolutely can sign it. And we need your signature, you understand? Because the more...
What you talking about?
Gotta listen up. Listen, you gotta pay attention.
Listen with your eyes.
Listen with your eyes.
Listen with your eyes.
You understand? Listen, you know what I mean? Like Revelations, Book of Galatians, we got to be about our documentation. You understand? Straight like that. So listen, anyways, you know, brothers be out there on that bullshit. You know what I mean? So I'm making my Declaration of Independence. You know what I mean? Because we got to be independent of that bullshit. You know what I mean? Rude ass nigga. Number one, check it off. That's A on the list.
Rude as mother.
You know what I mean? Your words don't matter.
Words.
Nigga can't get no goddamn counsel.
You ever read the book of Charismas?
You know what I mean? I know you said he said go to the congregation. You know what I mean? What congregation or brother alone? You know what I'm talking about. You were saying something though?
So what is going on?
You know what's going on. It's on the pad.
So
it's on the pad. The declaration. Don't worry, I'm gonna put it together. Are you listen?
You're writing. Wait. You're writing a declaration. First of all, it says D-A. Anyways, Declaration of Independence. You spelled declaration wrong, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, first of all, you're offended at something?
You was there? When you there? You was there?
You was offended at what exactly?
But when you was there?
No. Let me help you out. If I could. Hold on. If I could. May I say something?
You with us or not?
May I say something?
Go ahead, please.
You was offended at something?
I was not just offended.
I'm asking yes or no.
That's been on what the
yes, he was offended.
No.
Yes, he was offended.
Yes.
What are you offended at if he's the one that was offended?
I'm offended because I'm offended.
You'll see the nigga beard.
He got soul glow going in that goddamn beard.
You might as well think him as majestic or something.
You know what I mean?
Think he's Samson or something.
You know what I mean? I don't understand.
You tripping, my nigga. You're tripping. You finna get in some shit. Now, you know.
When the last time
you tripping.
When the last time
you're writing a Declaration of Independence, that is outside the spirit of Christ completely.
Listen.
And hold on.
He need
fuck that Declaration of Independence.
Man, listen.
You out of pocket. You out of pocket.
Look.
You offended. Go tell the man that offended you that you offended.
Listen.
And you.
It needs your signature.
You need to lay out the alcohol.
Let me sign it.
I ain't signing shit.
Listen.
I'm finna report you niggas.
I know.
We have Mama Sense body butter. This is the body butter I prefer. It makes my skin really soft. I put it on in the morning time when I go to work. They're asking me all day, "Bro, you smell so good. What you have on? So get you some." I also use it on my babies too, so it's really gentle and really safe, mommies. We have Mama Sense body butter. This is the body butter I prefer. It makes my skin really soft. I put it on in the morning time when I go to work. They're asking me all day, "Bro, you smell so good. What you have on? So get you some." I also use it on my babies too, so it's really gentle and really safe, mommies.
I do my thing on it. She hit my line 100 times, I let it ring on it. These niggas must be out their mind, cause I'm the king on it. You know my thing, that's what I bring on it. Cause I'm the king on it. Okay. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. I'm too far gone, I probably left a nigga. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. I just want them dollars, nigga, you can keep the change. Unsatisfied until we on a private plane. I be with them soldiers ready to die over a name. Once that oil hit my head, I never been a...
We have Mama Sense body butter. This is the body butter I prefer. It makes my skin really soft. I put it on in the morning time when I go to work. They're asking me all day, "Bro, you smell so good. What you have on? So get you some." I also use it on my babies too, so it's really gentle and really safe, mommies.
Talking YouTube. Shalom. Tune in every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 for the biblical law class. Come ask your questions and learn the truth according to the Bible. Live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Shalom.
In turkey, you probably never had it or prepared it like this. This is the proper way.
God hates Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna show y'all the proper way to have your Thanksgiving turkey. You probably never had it or prepared it like this. This is the proper way.
That's why I don't know you. I'm not letting nobody sell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. That's right. And it's worth something.
This is Black Watch with Commanding General YAHANNA, the only man to lead blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
This is the proper way.
God made man on this earth. The white man he make man. God made man. God wants man to obey him.
Bringing you real news.
We don't need a black man in the White House. We need a black man in every black house.
For many years, there's a lot of black people who didn't realize how deep the racism of white America was.
You ain't gonna do nothing unless you decide where you gonna stand at with the Most High.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Righteous solutions to issues plaguing our nation.
Boy, you better wake up and see the power that is within blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians.
Join us every Monday from 9 to 11 p.m. Black Watch. Let the show begin.
That's why I don't know you. I'm not letting nobody sell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. That's right. And it's worth something.
This is Black Watch.
General Hot Bayan in the building. Give it up. We gave General Micah Allah off for the night. He'll be back next week. Officer Moran and his whole team up in the building tonight. With our other brothers up in the game. Oh, Captain, we check the big cap up in here, Todd Abarayam, doing the Hebrew Academy, man, getting it on. So many brothers coming in the truth. Brothers is coming in the truth, man. The world better take notice. Brothers is coming in the truth. They sick of this world. They researching on themselves. They looking into the lies. They finding out about every hustle that's been done to black people since they came to this raggedy, stinking place. And they realize they got to do the thing way better than the garbage they fill in our minds with, man. So big shout out to Captain Todd Abarayam. Big shout out to all the captains across the country and outside the country, and the generals and the officers and troopers bringing brothers and sisters into this truth and warring for YAHUSHA in this last days, the time of the end. Because we are yet to feel the full brunt of that white supremacist in the White House, but it is on its way. You can make no mistake, that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So with that, where we going, y'all? What's this abortion story I hear? Go ahead, Marat Slock.
We got Chicago in the building.
Big shout out to Chicago in the building. Who you got from Chicago here, Marat?
We got Officer Karyash.
Officer Karyash.
Karyash, Kanawaka.
Online?
Yeah,
yes. Online. Big shout out to Officer Karyash. I don't know. Okay, that's you up? Is that you?
No.
Oh, there we go. Up online.
Oh,
hey,
online. My bad,
what's
sir.
happening,
My
brother?
bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shalom,
yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Y'all heard about this abortion story? Or did you?
I haven't heard about it.
Come on, you die. What you got for me?
Khan, sir. After Roe v. Wade ended, an unintended outcome for abortion rates.
Was y'all trying to let officer?
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you was trying to let him speak now, or what were we doing? No sweat. Was you trying to let him speak now, or was something else going on, or how you? Yeah, let's let him make his announcement. I want to just keep him on hold. We'll start the stories in a second. Let's do it.
Shalom, General.
What's going on, mighty man?
Not much. I don't want to slide you, sir. Camp 10,000, the bar moth, put us on here, sir, to conversate with you about the reservation, sir. He sent us on here.
I had a conversation with the bar moth. He told me he was gonna come through. That's right.
Come, sir.
Break it down for me.
Come on, you want me to do it right now, sir? You want me to wait till you get done with your stories and everything?
It's up to you. Is it just an announcement, or we getting ready to do some talking?
Whatever you want, sir. I'm prepared for whatever. We really was just. I was told we was gonna go over December 14th. As you know, your soldiers are ready to go out to the reservation and distribute some clothes and hot food to the brothers and sisters out there on the Menominee Reservation for the fourth annual time in a row.
Yeah, I heard about it. I might be out there that weekend, so I don't know. You might have to leave another seat open on that van.
Con, I don't want con, sir. We'd be honored to have you, sir.
Most High in Christ, because I'm due to be up that way around that time.
Con,
So
con.
and I heard somebody told me something happened where all the reservations got open to y'all. What was that about?
Con, sir, if I may.
Yeah, don't tell them what you did, because the fake Israelites to be running down there trying to come. Just let us know if it happened. That's all.
Con, so I'm just the brother officer. I gotta give the brother credit, Officer Mungabar out of Milwaukee, under Captain DeBar Moth. He got in contact with this sister from Potawatomi, and this sister, I can't say too much about it just because her affiliation with the tribe. But we got an outstanding interview coming out soon, and the sister's outstanding love for her people is really a leeway, a way for us to get into other reservations. The sister is very well connected, and the love she has for not only us and the I.S.U.P.K, sir, what you established here is definitely one way we're going to be able to get onto the reservations, just of her love that she was showing, to us while we was down there. Her mother passed recently, and even through her mother passing, she was showing so much love and care, trying to get us the assistance we need to help get these brothers and sisters the coats and make sure they don't freeze this winter, sir. So, like you said, I'm not going to give these fake Israelites no game or nothing, but I definitely got to give credit to Officer 1000 Amungabar for reaching out to this sister and establishing that connection. And, of course, with that interview coming out soon, Most High Christ. We working on it right now, sir, so you can see, because the Native Americans, they've been pushed away to the side, sir. Like you brought out many a times, we are a blind minority. The world does not want us to speak out. The world don't want to see the crimes they committed against us. But thanks to what you got set up here in the I.S.U.P.K with all the generals, captains, and officers, we gonna bring it out to the forefront.
Damn right. Only through your house shot. Damn right.
Come on, sir.
That sounds right. What's the date again?
December 14th, sir. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we're going to be at the Menominee Casino and Resort, ballrooms 3 and 4. We're going to have 100 hot servings of food, courtesy of the casino. They're giving it up to us free of charge. Giving it to, they're going to give hot chicken soup to any people that come in and need some food. And, of course, we're going to be distributing canned goods and winter clothing and provisions for anyone that may need it. Because it gets horribly cold up there, sir. It's damn near up there by the Canadian border. It gets horribly freezing up there.
Golly. And everybody has tried to kill the Gadites slowly.
Come, sir.
Brother tried to kill the Gadites slowly. They are a story of tragedy that never ends.
Come.
They got so many rules and laws on them for when you on that reservation that there's very little they could do. And those that's making money off the casino is usually Edomites pretending to be Gadites and doing they not supposed to be doing, starving their own. They got more liberty in certain areas than we do, and yet they have more restrictions in other areas. All of them designed by Esau to just destroy and wipe the tribe of Gad out. You understand? The tribe of Gad should always be mentioned, not just with Thanksgiving, but for every day, simply because they are the proof of Esau's true behavior. Like any other man would have by now had mercy on them after he slaughtered them, took over their land, and prospered beyond any other nation on this earth. You think he would say now would be a good time to take our foot off of the neck of the tribe of Gad and let these people prosper? But this beast understands one thing. He understands how to use that sword that God gave him.
He don't never ease up off of you with that sword. You understand? He don't never stop his murderous row to make sure that you are debased above all things and kept in that debasement. And every black and Latino, you understand, West Indian should see the condition of Gad and also should understand something that they do not understand because of the propaganda and blindness on the TV set. They should also understand that they too are in that condition in a similar way.
That's right.
On a reservation, and you may not be, consolidated by one tribe, but you can best believe the other tribes are just as destroyed.
That's right.
2024, brother, and there's shanty towns in the Caribbean. There are ghettos in some of these major cities that look like a war zone. They look just like the pictures you see in Gaza. You turn on the pictures in Gaza, and you turn on some of them the areas in the United States, and it's exactly the same. I was talking with Captain McCall just last night about Birmingham. Birmingham has become an abomination to black people. Memphis is an abomination to black people. Tennessee is an abomination to black people. Them areas, brother, the black people have been devastated to the point of insanity. You understand? To the point they live in Mad Max in Thunderdome in some of those cities, which is insane. But that's okay, because the Lord never left us without a way to return onto the Most High, and never left us without strong brothers like yourself out that's willing to go up on that reservation in all that cold and fight through every demon in hell to try to stop the brothers from going on there. I saw a tape one time where a Gadite sister, Gad fucked up as it could be, excuse my French, right as it could be, and the brothers go up, y'all went up on the reservation, this stupid bitch is sitting up there saying, who these black dudes coming up in here? What the hell is this? Is so-and-so tribe land. They shouldn't even be up here. I said, this is the dumbest bitch on the face of God's green earth. People starving half to death. The last thing you want to hear is from another one of your tribes coming to rescue you. The white man ain't coming to rescue you. We coming to rescue you. You understand? Gadites is reaching out to us. We reaching out to them.
That's right.
All stereotypes going to be shut down. This jail mentality that we running around with, this bullshit getting ready to stop. This old jailhouse mentality keeping us separate and operating with rules that come out the street and from some crazy nut sitting in a jail cell for 40 years making up the rules of the ghetto. This bullshit, stop it. Understand? We went and looked up the history. The North American Indians, the native tribes of this land, they belong to the tribe of Gad. They carry every single marker of the tribe of Gad, from the land location down to their garments, down to the jewelry around their neck. All of it in historical documents show that they're the lost tribes of the children of Israel, not to mention it was given to us by the Lord.
That's right.
And do what we got to do, man. We're gonna go up there and save them. I don't know no nigga that's in no tribe that don't turn down a piece of bread when he's starving to death.
That's right.
You could be in tribe kubity ka. When you starving, your ass is starving. You understand? Even Christ turned around and said, "Who's the good Samaritan, man?" You understand? We coming through as the good Samaritan on you, and we sick of listening to your dumb ass trying to tell us where and who we should be doing. We come to save lives of God's people. That's our mission in life. We coming up on that reservation, man.
That's right.
Highest number of rapes, highest number of sisters disappearing on the planet.
Right.
Goddamn planet.
That's right.
North American tribes. They coming up on that reservation, man. Damn near, if you got a Gadite daughter by 14, 15, she either has been raped, attacked, destroyed, murdered, kidnapped, sold into slavery. You understand? Took her over across the sea to the Middle East. You don't know what the hell done happened to her. Numbers so high, they stopped counting. Numbers so high, they stopped putting pictures up. Numbers so high, they stopped talking about it. You got whole Edomite crews up on the reservation out selling dope, running track all through the North American Indian land. You understand? got all kind of rules and regulations set up to make sure the Gadites can't prosper and build on their own land. They on their own land. They can't even build a goddamn hut on their land without 10,000 pieces of paper being approved by the white man. Get the fuck out of here, man. We coming to the reservation. We coming to save lives and get to our brothers and sisters, man. And the Lord require it. The Lord, they got royal bloodline. The hell are you talking about?
Right.
They got royal bloodline.
Right.
You understand? They got bloodline that go back, you understand, 5,000 years to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on the other side of the world. This is God's word, not my words. And you take it up with him. We coming up in there. What y'all doing is honorable as hell, brother. You understand? What y'all doing is honorable as hell, man, to go up in there and break. I hope I'm out there. I think I'm out. I'm going to go check my schedule. If I'm out there, I'm coming with you. I'm telling you right now.
Right, sir.
Leave, I'm on that schedule, but I ain't sure. But it's a beautiful thing, man. Regardless of it, it's a beautiful thing, man. Big shout out to Captain Mao. Big shout out to the Bob Mob. That old Bob, bro, he gonna gather these 12 tribes. He don't care what you say. He ain't gonna. He'll kick tribe what? So what? He don't give a damn. He go Ephraim, Issachar, Gad, who the fuck ever. If it's one of these 12 tribes, he getting in their business.
That's right.
How he rides. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be, and that's what it's gonna be, man. Because you understand, if we don't care for each other now, ain't gonna be nobody left in about 2 seconds. The scripture said, if he cut the time not short, it'll be no flesh left to save. And like I said, we ain't seeing how this white supremacist laying in the cut right now. But wait till he busts all out, and wait till the rest of them bust all out. They already feeling themselves too goddamn much now. Guess how? Wait till they really get out and get to stretch out on us and start to take revenge on us. I told you already, it was exactly like Ramesses II in biblical times, man. It was just like that, where for a while they let us run wild in Egypt. And Egypt went wild, and we was all trying to prosper in Egypt and be all into politics. Ramesses came along and shut all that shit down, sent our ass back into the slave quarters. We went up in there, man, had to get back to Goshen and learn how to work with each other. Got up in Goshen fighting each other, going back and forth, tried to kill Moses up there in Goshen. The Lord told him, man, go on down there, man, and get with so-and-so and such and such and so-and-so. He had to go down there and get with about 12 dudes who had powerful crews with him, who was strong enough to handle this business. Moses went down there and talked to them brothers. They came together, man, and strengthened Goshen. Once Goshen got strong, that's when they stepped to Pharaoh. Told Pharaoh, yo, man, we got to be freed from this. And we walking down that same path. You're going to be running from Edomites after a while. You ain't going to want to even be in their neighborhood no more. You're going to be glad to move out of there, because they're going to be a terror on the Lord's 12 tribes of Israel. This is the time of the end. Welcome to the end. For all you stupid niggas in them stupid ass religions that thought you knew so goddamn much with this law and that law, and you sovereign citizen and all this old bullshit, worshiping some God on the other side of the earth and all this old nonsense. Welcome to the end now. Now you come to find out the Bible was real the whole time, man. We making the sacrifice, brother.
That's right.
We coming together in the brotherhood. We know the Lord is with us. The Holy Spirit of the Most High is showing us the direction on what it is we got to do, man. So what y'all doing out there, brother? Everybody gonna honor that. You got big backup, man, from all 12 tribes worldwide. You got backup on that. Everybody see it. Everybody's calling the call on this one, man. But nobody raise an eyebrow about how this getting ready to get down. Gad gonna be helped like every other tribe, man. And thank the Most High for it, man. I yield.
Lucky, sir, if I may.
Please, who's this?
Shalom, you should bring a thumb. It's Captain the Bar Mob, sir.
Hey, Cap, what's going on, man? Give it up, Captain Bar Mob, man. Hey, the bar on your end, man. Can you flip it full screen for you, and then we can bring you in full screen up here?
Let me see. Lucky, sir.
Nah, don't worry.
I'm on my phone, General. I had to pull the rig over, General.
Say again?
I had to pull the rig over. I'm on my phone, so lucky, sir.
Okay, understandable. Don't even sweat it. All right, go ahead, Cap. Go ahead.
Colonel Khan, First of all, sir, I want to say Barakatah Yahawah, YAHUSHA. You know what I'm saying, for this truth, sir. You know what I'm saying, yourself, all the generals, man. It's an honor and a privilege to be, you know what I'm saying, living alive in this time and be able to do this work because, like you said, this is about to turn, America's about to take a turn for the worse, and for those that are not prepared for it, about to have a rude awakening. But I just for the life of me, I can't, know that this is about to happen and not, follow your lead and take and go into the reservations and just reach into them reservations and get our brothers while we know this is about to happen. And it's not just me, General. You know what I mean? I want if I could say big the water to Captain Quad for even putting a battery in my back to even want to, you know what I'm saying, to go do this. All the brothers that we work in concert with from Chicago and Gary, the whole Midwest, Detroit, everybody. It's just an honor and privilege to do this. We got General Q coming out. I don't know if everybody know, but we got General Q coming out as well. He'll be out there that weekend as well. So.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. God.
You know what I'm saying? And also too, man, big shout out to Flint. Big shout out to Flint. Who you got in charge of Flint out there? Out there in Michigan. Hadayala was just telling me that somebody is out there. Who he has over Flint? I forgot who.
Salaki, so I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure of Captain Mark.
They just started a new camp in Flint, Michigan. I want to say is Captain LeBon. LeBon might be in charge of Flint. Big shout out to LeBon, and for LeBon is in charge of Flint. Big shout out to I.W.A. I think y'all put him over Gary. I heard he had a slam and lecture out there. You understand? I almost divorced my wife. I'm going to lecture. I said, well, slow down. He said, I want to see what I'm going to do. He going to get it all. He came back and said, the lecture was amazing. You should have been there. It was amazing. I said, well, goddamn. I said, he is a Hebrew. Hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make us throw all these bitches in the mouth. He rocked that lecture out. Put another Midwest city on the table. And who's this other? Who's that up there on the right? I can't really see.
That's Officer Mungabar, sir. He been doing all the leg work, making all the connections. He been out there. He been out there, up and down, since we started. Old tough Puerto Rican cat.
That's how you do. You know, man. It's enough weak niggas in the world. The Lord need a few strong ones. You know what I'm saying? Right. A few strong ones to carry this word and to really be about this business, man. And thanks to the Lord, we got a few here. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to the Lord, there's a few on the table in the warfare, and you brothers is holding it down. You rolling with the Midwest monster. So I know it ain't no issue. You rolling with the Midwest monster.
That's right, sir.
Now, anyway, you know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing, man, that we see all this out. We are very encouraged by it. You understand? And let me tell you something. I said this years ago, and I tried to explain this to everybody, that if we go help the other tribes, they're going to help us in our need. We neglect them in this time, they'll neglect us too. And more importantly, the Lord ain't going to be with it. We could have hedged off some of this pain that the SICARITES went through, the so-called Mexicans. And now the Mexicans ain't got a good reason to back our play when hell comes our way. And now they getting ready to catch it again. And of course, there ain't no plan in place. Instead, we voting for abortions and turning our sons into sissies. That's more important than us. Meanwhile, our brothers dying in kids is dying in cages, dying on the trail. We got this a whole nother trail of tears for the tribe of Issachar. You understand? Ain't nobody reading to them the story of what Gad went through, so they would know that it's the same oppression. We could work together on it. Ain't no harmony. Don't nobody want to force harmony and brotherhood among the tribes. But we're going to force it. Christ forced it.
That's right.
We're going to force it because he forced You understand? That's what he wanted. That's what he forced. You understand what I'm saying? Peter wasn't gonna go deal with no brother that was not part of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi on the one half of the kingdom. The Lord had to show him in a vision not to call a brother unclean that come from one of the other tribes. Then Paul got hold of it and it was game over. He went up there and set up all kinds of schools among the tribes. Like, don't nobody want to do what the Bible say. Right. Don't nobody want to carry this goddamn work out. Excuse my French. You understand? But we in the time of the end. It's time to get real with these scriptures.
That's right.
Greatest constitution we ever had, and we better hold on to sitting up there listening to them faggots in them churches tell us this and that and the other with pink hair. Turning our daughters into dying, shouting all day when you got a wealth of knowledge sitting in front of you in the Bible, you singing and shouting like a clown all day, supposed to be teaching God's word. Right. The hell has been going on, man? We've been in a coma in this place. That's why you need young brothers to come up and come out of the world and get up into this truth and push this truth forward. I don't give a damn what tribe they from. I don't care how far away they are. We're going to get them and bring them where they need to be so the work of the Lord could get done. And y'all doing it right now out in the mill. Where y'all at? Milwaukee. I ain't never been out there. I thought that was all white people in Milwaukee.
General, we building it up. We going to build it up and then invite everybody out there, General. We building it up, General Salaki. It's a bunch of Negroes out there, Hispanics, Native Indians, a bunch of culture. They just tucked away.
I thought you hit Chicago, make a left, and when you get to the border of Milwaukee, you got to have a white card. Come to find out, they got niggas locked all up in Milwaukee. That is not to be, man. The Lord's nation got to be risen up, man. And y'all doing what it is called for to do. You know what I'm saying? These brothers that's up in here with me, these cats, they went and did that. They went and did that, man. They went out there, man, and broke ground in them cities, bust ass. I remember getting in a fight with the skinheads with General Hazayan. That tape ain't never hit a light of day. We physically fought right downtown on 12th in G. We physically fought the goddamn skinheads, Haas. I mean, I'm talking me and Haas doing this shit here with skinheads in Philly. That tape is out there somewhere. I don't know who got that tape. You remember that, Haas?
Yes, sir.
I know you do.
Yes, sir.
I had the 3/4 garment on with the dark sunglasses.
Yes, sir.
And the Mitri on. We fighting behind it like this. They coming up talking about what the fuck y'all. We told my motherfucker we shit got carnal as hell. One of the white supremacist woman threatened to spray me with the mace. He said, "You better not hit him. You better not hit him." I dropped his ass. I backed up before she could spray me. Before she could spray me, I scuttled back to the side. She said, "You motherfucker, you fucking niggas." He said, "Fuck that shit." That was a rough. That was a. We ain't playing that shit. We didn't start that shit. We didn't start that shit. Police came, saw they skinhead jacket, and said, "Fuck it." What they call that shit? They said mutual combat. Mutual combat. Y'all back this shit up. That was mutual combat. Get up out of it. It was for the love of this nation. It's for the love of this brotherhood. I ain't fighting for the wrong thing.
That's right.
I grew up in a neighborhood, niggas was dying for nothing. For nothing. You gonna kill me for something.
That's right, sir.
I'm not dying for nothing, man. Go up in there and get them brothers, man. Get them a second chance at life with the great wisdom the Lord gave us. Damn that. I applaud y'all brothers, man, for the work y'all doing, man. Mom, you got the floor. Anything else you want to add, man, before?
General. If I could, I don't know if the other brothers wanted to say something. If you'll have them, but I think I've said all I had to say. The water, General, for what I'm saying, all the years y'all brothers done held it down, and what I'm saying, it's an honor and a privilege to do this work amongst mighty men.
Only through YAHUSHUA, Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. I bid y'all good speed, man, in the work that y'all doing up there, man, way up in the mountains, man. And them brothers and sisters, they whatever they saying, them coats is needed. Right, nigga talk all he want. Them coats are needed. Right. You understand? And let the world take notice. Let the world take notice that you willing to ride all the way up into the North Mountains near Canada, you understand, and put coats on the backs of them brothers and sisters that's up there who the richest country in the world done stole their land, murdered their kids in the Catholic Church, put their children in electric chairs, but they and they can't even get a coat from this man. You understand? They poor brothers got to come and put a coat on their back. Let the world take notice, man. Let the world take notice, man. Let the angels see it. Let the angels see it and be ashamed at what Esau have done and angered at what Esau has done. Let the angels go in there and take it to the Most High. Like the scriptures say in Revelation, the angels said, how long, O Lord, must we suffer this? How long? Let the angels go in there and argue your case, man. You go and do the work. Let the angels see it, man, and look at the Lord like, man, what you gonna do? You stepping in? Right. What you gonna do? Let the Lord pull his hand up out that bosom, man, smack the shit out of Esau and fix this whole nation, man. Let's let the Lord's work be seen and told and be the last name spoken in this world, man. Barakatah Yahawah Hashem YAHUSHA for the strength you brothers got, man. You understand? Damn right. I'm gonna see if I'm on the schedule. I'm coming out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't wait to see. I'm bringing my camera to film this year to see how great it is, man.
Salaki, General, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead,
Salaki. One more thing, sir. There is a way that if anybody else wanted to donate to this cause, the plug, you know what I'm saying, if I may, please. just call I.S.U.P.K Res, that's 312-989-4628. The date is going to be on December the 14th. We're going to be out there the whole day. So anything you got, let's get some winter gear in. We need jackets. We steady racking up them coats, the winter gear. So if anybody wanted to donate or support, fly through, just give us a call.
Damn right, damn right. Y'all know what to do. Let's get on it, fam. Damn right. Y'all want to jump in, General? Let them go.
I'm good, John.
All right, the water so much, we see y'all out there,
Are you on the bar, General? Shalom, Shabbat Thumb.
Shalom, General.
Right. Shalom. Heavy cats, man, trying to get it on.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? Doing what nobody else want to do. Damn right. Where we at, fam?
Khan, sir. After Roe ended, an unintended outcome for abortion rates.
This is crazy right here. Go ahead.
Khan, sir. It seemed only logical after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade that abortion rates would go down and births would go up. Instead, the opposite happened. Abortions went up last year, and the country's fertility rate hit a historic low. More than 1 million abortions were recorded in the United States in 2023.
Now, let's remember this. Read that part again. Let's remember this right here. Like, let's don't say 350,000 no more. Now we found out. Now we finally, for when it's day benefit, that's when they let the goddamn numbers out. It ain't no 350,000 a year. How many?
Khan, more than 1 million abortions were recorded in the United States in 2023.
I would love to know how many of them are blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, because it's most definitely we the majority of them.
Yeah.
So if you want to go 600,000 conservatively, then you know that's what you got. Conservatively, you got 600,000. That's a lot of killing. That's more than dying in the war in Gaza. Yeah. More than dying in the war in Ukraine. Probably combined.
Right.
Easy.
And that was more than Iraq and Afghanistan put together.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, we being genocided in this place. Go ahead, Remember now, the Democrats ran on abortion like that, like it was an emergency. Like a, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody want that white supremacist in the White House, but ain't nobody wanting the more rules on killing your babies. Morning after pills. That's why you got 1 million people. Morning after pills. All this nonsense they got going on. All kinds of ways of killing your kid. Third trimester and all this nonsense. Furthermore, it shouldn't even be in a woman's prerogative to kill the kid because the minute she gets pregnant, she begins to go through a hormonal change. How's she going to go through a hormonal change and you will expect her to give a level answer? Do that make any sense? By the third trimester, she's emotionally a mess. Craving all kind of foods, seeing all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Going through all kind of stresses. Postpartum depression after she had a baby, all kinds of stuff. And you're going to leave it in her hands to kill the baby while you propagandizing it and acting like it's an emergency. Come to find out, you killing more than you was before. It wasn't even never no emergency. To the tune of $1 million a year. That's why I ain't listening to this world, man. Damn this world, and damn you preachers, man. Damn you preachers in the church. Let the Lord reign free, man. That's right. The Lord's word stand in the earth. The hell with y'all. Go ahead, huh?
General, if I could,
please,
before you read, I was talking to a sister, I want to say 2 weeks ago, right? And the whole thing about Kamala Harris and abortions came up. And she was telling me about how somebody in the family had breast cancer. And I said, you know, breast cancer is directly linked to having abortions.
It is.
And she said, why can I never hear that before? I said, I'm telling you. So I pulled it up and I sent her the article. She couldn't say nothing. She was like flabbergasted. And I can tell she really never knew.
You're right. Most women don't know. Most women don't know that them hormones, when you cut them off midstream by being pregnant, you throw your whole body off. Your body, part of your body is trying to still develop your breast. The other part of your body is sending out the hormones that kill the development of the breast. You know what I'm saying? And it could create breast cancer later on and destroy you, man. Which it done happened to many sisters, and they done had to lose their breasts behind killing these babies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And really, really, real, for real, you need to stop sleeping around. You sleeping around, you get pregnant, and you want to go have an abortion. Because, of course, you sleeping with somebody who you never had a heart to be with, like Muhammad bring out in his class all the time. That's why he always pressing about that shit. He pressing about you sleeping around because there's 1 million of you killing your baby, dumbass. That's why he bringing it up. That's why he laying the pressure on. Stop being a goddamn slut in the hoe and getting pregnant, and then now you don't halfway hardly know this dude. And you ain't laid out no criteria for him to be your man in the first place. You just wanted to let your lust run free. So you went up there and dealt with him, and now you pregnant. Now you don't know what to do. Listen, we done all did it. I done did it too in the past. I had to learn the hard way, so your ass don't got to learn the hard way. Close up your goddamn legs, man. Stop doing that. Same with you brothers, man. Sleeping with a sister that, wait a minute, didn't recently some fool talk about where is it in the Bible, the 6-month rule?
I believe so, sir.
Some real dumbass talk about where General YAHANNA get the 6-month rule from. You stupid. First of all, Moses made a rule for you to get divorced that Christ said wasn't in the rules. But he made the rules so you can function when you was coming out that desert. I made the rule. Or rather, I upheld the rule, the 6-month rule. And I do it by the authority of the Most High.
That's
Same
right.
way Moses did. What the fuck are you talking about? We killing 1 million babies a year. This stupid nigga talking about, who done YAHANNA think he get? Who the General YAHANNA think he is to make our 6-month rule? I don't need no 6-month rule to get my woman. Yes, you do, dumbass. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, stupid. Always trying to turn the good works of the Lord, the good works of the brotherhood into a lie. Our daughters coming up with no father. You understand? They coming up with no father, killing 1 million babies a year. They my responsibility now. You think I ain't gonna make no rule for them to not have sex? Dumbass. And you so stupid and selfish that you couldn't see that? You couldn't rectify that? You ain't even asked yourself why he make that rule. Ain't it obvious, dummy? They got a new skirt out. Y'all heard that? Y'all seen that new skirt? Yes. Y'all seen that new skirt, right? What's the name of that skirt out? You know the name of it? Bubble skirt, sir? The bubble skirt. Huh? Y'all didn't hear the bubble? No, what? And guess why they call it the bubble skirt? Okay. Because the skirt is so short that if you got a bubble, the whole bubble be out. Not half the bubble, the whole bubble. If you bend over, brother, all the sunshine coming to the forefront. And some of you should not be in a bubble skirt. That's right, get it. Some of you should just refrain yourself. Because now this is nice pictures. Get niggas in the bubble skirt. The white girl can wear the bubble skirt. It ain't nothing. Ain't nothing there. So get that YouTube shit. Go get them images off of YouTube or TikTok. You sisters know what I'm talking about. You up in the supermarket, you trying to get, you know what I'm saying, a pack of chicken wings or something. You turn to the left, all the sunshine in your face with the chicken. You can't get your chicken wings. Oh, y'all, we can't even shop. You can't shop. Yeah. Go to the supermarket. You try to focus on getting some nothing but ass and funk and everything else coming up. There you go, Mariah. Play one of them. There it is. No, she still ain't doing the full justice of it. Listen, some sisters got online and said, I was against men when they said to stop wearing that bubble skirt till I saw it. Come on, you die.
If I could, sir, what you're saying is so heavy. Recently, among all black colleges around the U.S., a trend happened on TikTok with the bubble skirts, and a lot of
them homecomings.
Carnival Con, sir.
Yes. Go ahead.
Carnival Con, and a lot of older sisters were disgusted.
Yes,
because the sisters, I saw it, General Muhammad.
No,
everything was.
It made them all the Doonday tapes. It made them a Doonday tapes. Mild as hell. Them old. What was the name of them? Freak niggas. The freak niggas. Freak niggas ain't had shit on this shit they got going on right here. Look, there it is. Come on with it, Morales. The bubble skirt. 1 million abortions a year.
Let me say it one more time.
I need to learn about it. Let me examine it. Like, this is an abomination before mankind. Right. You understand? See, she ain't giving you the full swing. She swing and turn around, brother. You're going to see hell on earth come up out of that damn skirt. You know what I mean? Because and Esau is so good. He get together with the Koreans. He make a style for you. And the next minute, every one of you sisters is down there wearing a damn bubble skirt on the street. And you telling me why I got a 6-month rule, you dumb, stupid, ignorant ass nigga. This is why I got a 6-month rule. I'm trying to save your woman's life. Trying to save your daughter's life from herself. Look at this here. Play one of them for him, Murat. You played any on the air? Yes, oh, these playing on the air. Okay, no problem. That's it. And they all in the store. Now, listen, the back of that skirt does not look like the front. That's the front. The back looks totally different in that skirt. She turn around and show you the back of the skirt, you'll be like, what the hell is this? The front of the skirt looks fine. It's not fine, but short. But the back of the skirt, hell comes loose. That's the back of the skirt. That's a different story. So the bubble skirt, that's the new latest trend in this past summer. And they had a homecoming. What was it? It was an HBCU, right? It was a couple of them had a big old homecoming. They all came down, and all the old heads, you know, the alumni. So all the old heads, they came down. A lot of them thought they was fly, had their little short skirts on. Them young girls pulled out them bubble skirts, shamed them older black women. The black women felt shamed. They felt like they wasn't in college no more. Them alumni said, I'm never coming back to an alumni festival, right? They was mad as hell. Because of this, man. Like, come on, man. So that's why we keep rules in here. Trying our best to save their lives. You understand? And Moses gave that same bill of divorce because your heart was too hardened against your woman for doing the thing she was doing. You understand? And so he lets you cut her loose rather than you killing her out there in the wilderness. You understand? And the same today, you understand, for a sister's sake and the whoredoms that she's been taught by the slave master in this kingdom, man. Give her 6 months, man, so she can get her head together, man, and go on back to the priest and get permission. Some sisters may not need that much. You go back and tell Muhammad or tell whoever's in charge, listen, I've been with this sister 3 months, 4 months. Her head seemed right, this, that. She got good reputation. Brothers will give you the okay to go ahead and deal with her. Some of them, they're going to say, hell no. You know what I mean? Some of you, they're going to say, hell no. Like, respect the process, man. It's to save your life. Esau ain't got no rule. Only rule Esau got with sex is that you can't have sex with a minor at a certain age. And that's about to go out the window. Child molestation about to come full forward as a legal operation. So you damn near holding on to the string of one last law. And that's it. All the other laws out the window, gone. All the other rules, gone. And if you're a man of wisdom, let me tell you something, man. If you're a man of wisdom that's trying to understand these scriptures, you would go into the scriptures and read them laws about her father giving the okay and the picking and the this and the that. And to the best of your ability, you would try and do that. You may not be able to do that with every situation. A father might be dead. The nigga might be a crackhead. God knows what the case might be. But you're going to try your best to come close to those scriptures, you understand, through the process so that you could try and do it the way the Lord said do it, because you know that's the best way. At least you're supposed to know that's the best way. And that's why we got rules and things in place the way we do, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never seen it fail for those that handled it the right way. I ain't never seen it fail. You understand? 1 million abortions. You got more on that story? Go ahead and drop the statistics.
If I could, sir, I looked it up, sir. It said out of that 1 million, black women, just black women alone, accounted for 42%.
Whew. That's 420,000 abortions. 420,000 abortions in the tribe of Judah alone, tribe of Judah and maybe the tribe of Benjamin. Judah and Benjamin, 42,000, 420,000 babies murdered. How many Latinos? They give you Latinos? 22%, 220,000 in the Latinos. Didn't I say it's about 600?
Yeah, you said it, sir.
That's 700,000 babies we kill every year in America, man. The richest country in the world. We kill 700,000 of our babies. Esau killed 300,000. Esau and the other nations. Esau ain't even killing that many because you got the other nations, the Orientals, the Arabs. This ain't even counting all of them. They doing it too.
Not counting Gad either.
Not counting Gad either. 700,000 just by us in the Latino tribe, not even including Gad. 700,000. I'm gonna remember. No, 700,000 ain't nothing about abortion. 700,000 of our babies, man, being killed in the abortion. And you know why you're able to do that? You're able to do that because you control the food and tell the people who come to get the food that the food is scarce. You tell them the food is scarce and everybody believes it, and then you send them to the abortion clinics to kill their babies. Then you get stupid ass celebrities like Oprah Winfrey to tell them that to promote that thing and act like it's a great thing. Cursed be our preachers, man.
That's right, John.
Cursed be them. May the Lord get rid of every last one of them no good, slimy bastards.
Damn right, John.
Lord, wipe them the hell out.
Damn right, sir.
They good for nothing, man. Hell of a story you died.
If I could,
please, John, get that.
Hey, can I get second Thessalonians? So can I get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 13, 14 and 15? To back up what Commander YAHANNA said about the rules we got in the schools, the reason why. And here's the biblical reason why the Lord said for you to obey those rules. Like everything we do comes from the scriptures, man. I'm gonna tell you right here what the Lord said about that, about the things that Commander YAHANNA upholding. You understand? You got it for me?
Come on, sir.
Read, brother.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 14.
13.
Come on, 2 and verse 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to God for you.
For who?
For you.
For the men who established the school, for Commander YAHANNA for holding what was given to him. Go ahead.
Come, brethren, beloved of the Lord.
He the one the Lord loved to get hold on to the truth and hand it to us. Go ahead.
Because God had from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
The belief of the what?
The truth.
The truth you're being taught here in the I.S.U.P.K. Go ahead.
Khan, whereunto he called you by our gospel.
By whose gospel?
By our gospel.
Go ahead.
To the obtaining of the glory of our Lord YAHUSHA mashiach.
Commander YAHANNA always say, glory be to the Most High, glory be to YAHUSHA, and praise go to him, to our King. All the time. All the time. And thank him for giving the strength to hold on to what we got right now. You understand? Go ahead.
Khan, verse 15. Therefore, brethren.
Therefore who?
Brethren.
Who?
Brethren.
One more time.
Brethren.
Go ahead.
Stand fast.
Stand strong. Say stand fast means stand strong. Go ahead.
And hold the traditions.
Hold the what?
The traditions.
The what?
The traditions.
What did Commander YAHANNA say about that 6-1 rule? And why he kept it? Why it was given to him and why he kept it? It's the reason why he kept it. The Lord is telling you right now to hold on to them same traditions. Go ahead.
Which ye have been taught.
Which ye have been what?
Which ye have been taught.
It's taught in this school. At the end of every class, these rules are said by the Shamar department. Every class. You taught these things in the school. Go ahead.
Khan, whether by word or our epistle.
That's it. I'm done. The water, sir.
Damn right. About y'all, you know what I mean, for holding it down. Yeah, man. All right, where we going?
All white people aren't dumb and evil. Trump supporter calls out Wicked movie for racism and alleged racial appropriation. The widespread of the acclaimed Wicked has the film on track to wrap up its second week in theaters with a whopping 240 million in tickets sold at the domestic box office. The movie is the adaptation of the award-winning Broadway production. The musical and film are based on the 1995 book Wicked. American Sunrise host Gina London and is among the naysayers. We're not reimagining a work of fiction, but instead we're pointing and sending a message about race. It says during the Thanksgiving edition of the conservative-led show on the far-right Real America's Voice Network, London said, "I was very excited at the idea of seeing the interpretation. I should have known it's Hollywood's. I should have known they try to make it a woke in the ways of they can think of," the Donald Trump loyalist went on and said.
Once again, they know how them Edomites know how to fight each other. They fight each other. They're gonna fight each other on the daggone battlefield. They ain't gonna give a damn what the case is. They're gonna go back and forth on the battlefield. I mean, over the movie. You understand? With their politics, they've been putting propaganda in movies. Why they acting like that's strange all of a sudden? They've been propagandizing these movies all the time. Only thing is now that they becoming more and more conscious of it because of the internet. Which thank the Lord for the internet coming out for this reason. I've got many downsides. But one good side is all the Esau's lies and propaganda and BS can't hide no more. It gets pulled up. You go right on the internet, search certain places, and you find out all the nonsense they've been doing to black people for years, Latino people for years, the Gadites for years. And one of them is damn near every movie you ever watched that had black people in it had some message to bring you into the captivity you in today. You can go back through all those movies. You know what I'm saying? It was real evident when Halle Berry won that Academy Award for being a whore after her man gets locked up in jail and getting with a black man. Also, they gave it to Denzel after he played in Training Day. They turned around. That's when people realized, oh snap, they really giving awards when you perform a wicked ass movie that makes black people look like absolute hell. That's why Broadway plays right now don't get that much run. Broadway plays is dying, and the reason Broadway plays are dying is because they will never put on a Broadway play that tells the real story of the things that they've done. Why would they? Rich white people who have harmed and destroyed black people are the ones going to see the movie. The last thing they want to do is watch a movie about how wicked their fathers was. So every black movie, every black character you see on Broadway is a damn near shucking and jiving 1940s character of a black man. and they somehow fit it into the script of all these modern day movies, man. I mean, modern day plays that you see on Broadway. And so it don't never fly, but so far. I haven't seen the movie Wicked. Y'all, any of y'all seen it yet?
No,
I haven't seen it, but I heard it's like 3 hours long. And I heard a couple little things about it, so I guess we got to see it to know.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Unless y'all want to add something.
If I could, I was just looking up. It's so amazing to me how, well, it's like not to call you Y.A.H.K, sir. It's so amazing to me about how white people get so offended if they get a taste of what we've suffered for 400 years. Are you telling me that white people are angry because there was one movie with a dumb white woman and they are protesting? I've seen this all over my phone about this Wicked movie being wrong.
Damn.
Because a white woman is silly and stupid in the movie.
Damn.
And I think about since the Greeks, since Roman opera and Roman plays, the depictions of blacks and Hispanics have been so disparaging. And when we would complain about it, you know what they would say? Oh, that's nothing. That's not an influence on your kids. We complained about that. Dolores C. Tucker complained about hip hop music back in the 80s. You know what everybody said? Oh, that's kids ain't gonna mimic what they see on hip hop.
So right.
They complained about the movies. I pulled up a video right now of Esther Roll saying she quit Good Times because of Dynamite, because of Jimmy J.J. Walker. She said that she signed up for that role and she forced them to hire a husband.
That's right.
Because when the role first started, she was a single black woman.
That's right.
She had to protest and convince them to give her a husband, which is how we got James Amos. Then they bring in Jimmy J.J. Walker on the screen. Jimmy J.J. Walker says, Dynamite! I don't know if young brothers know. He was such a big star. You don't get it now.
Yeah.
He was big. He was the biggest star in the world.
He was big like Kevin Hart.
He was big like Kevin Hart, and he went on there every week and just said, Dynamite! and let's embarrass the nation. Yes. He embarrassed all of us.
Yes.
Esther Roll and the father said they hated doing that show. The father quit, which is why he died.
Yes, he did.
He died on the show.
Yes, he did.
Because he was so embarrassing. Yeah. That Jimmy J.J. Walker embarrassed the black nation.
Nobody would hire him after that.
Nobody would hire him because he left the show for the sake of feeling belittled.
Yeah.
Then he couldn't get a job.
Couldn't get a job after.
And then finally, Esther Roll left the show, and it's just Jimmy J.J. Walker on the damn show with the kids in the project department by his goddamn self. This white woman is complaining because a movie came out last week.
Jesus.
We have suffered being belittled, and we have to take it. We got to just take it. We got to act like, it's not an influence. It's not going to make us look at ourselves in a disparaging way. And they shove it down our throats. Here is what the kingdom of heaven will be. White people finally getting what they gave everybody else. Yeah. That's going to be the kingdom of heaven where they're going to drink from the cup that they made us drink from.
That's right.
That's
sir.
heaven, sir.
That's right.
That's
heaven.
Right,
sir.
SHALAM.
That's right, sir. 3 hours long, I heard. Where we go?
Khan, sir. President Biden set to issue a pardon of his son Hunter Biden.
If I could, yeah. Everybody was so shocked about this. I don't know if they understand politics yet.
Right.
They're liars.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why is there any shock at all?
Yeah.
Did a politician lie? Oh, what are we going to do, sir?
Right.
I mean, I don't know what we're going to do with our lives. He said he wouldn't pardon them.
Yeah.
Come to find out he pardoned them anyway. Yeah. I don't know what life is becoming.
Yeah. He said he wasn't going to pardon while he was dragging the opposition through the cold. We put
Yeah.
33 counts on the opposition.
Yeah.
While dragging and saying, "Well, I'm not. You know,
I would never.
I would never. My son got to face his charges too. Nobody's above the law.
Right.
As soon as he about to get out of office, partner, he can throw the parachute out for him immediately. That old dope head son.
Right. It's just if you're feeling that feeling like you were let down, like you believed in the rule of law, and you believe that Joe Biden would keep it, you're a sucker.
Yeah.
That's all. You're a sucker, and you voted for Kamala Harris because you're a sucker. If it's one thing you should know now, America has decided that they like charlatans. They like an old despicable white man.
Yes, they do.
How are you going to tell any white man he can't be despicable? I don't know how you could even say, don't be despicable, when clearly you like that type of man. You like a despicable white man. Why in the hell would a white man not just be himself?
Right.
Why wouldn't he just say, yeah, I lied about it. I'm pardoning my son. Ask yourself this question. What would Trump do?
Right.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't ever ask yourself that, because you know damn well he pardoned Biden, his coke dealer, the guy who get by him coke, the guy who he pardoned everybody. So why would you like this? If you like politics, you like liars. You're into liars. You like how liars make you feel. Guess what? Come to find out, Joe Biden is a liar. Next story. I don't know what else to say.
like the shock about what? Insane.
I'm sorry, you're dying, please.
If I could, sir, Captain Zariak went over this point earlier that I thought was extremely important, that a lot of black people were upset with Joe Biden for doing this. But the sad thing is, we're more upset with LeBron James for bringing his son in the NBA due to nepotism, when this is real nepotism.
That's the real
There's
thing.
there's a video of Hunter Biden's charges that we cannot play on this show.
Damn.
Of him doing cocaine. Oh, slogging, sir. Him smoking crack with the pipe with minors while holding those guns. We can't play it on the show, but it's rough.
Damn. Wait a minute. Smoking crack with minors and what else?
And having the gun, because he got federal tax charges, gun charge, and then the crack.
Oh, okay.
There's a video on Twitter with all those charges in one video, and it's despicable.
Damn. Man. And I know every brother out there with a felony is saying, man, this is some bullshit. You know, man, I can't go get a job. I can't fill out an application to get a job. This cat smoking crack with minors in the room. And you know what I mean? He walked the hell up out. Now you understand white supremacy. Now tell me now that you know that our argument about white supremacy is wrong. Right. Tell me now that the playing field is even. Tell me now that you know it's all even. Everybody can do what they want. That's a goddamn lie. You know how many millions of black felonies and Latino felons are walking around in the United States, can't even get a gun permit. He's smoking crack with the gun. High with the gun.
With minors.
You know what I mean? With minors in the damn room. And meanwhile, we sit up there, our brothers can't be, after all these years, there's no legislation to try to hedge off the fact that these brothers got all these felonies. Why? Because really you just want to fill up these prisons to make more money off of them. That's all. And you made a ton of money off of them when you had them selling drugs for you, AKA under the CIA and others. You understand? So they got to turn around and accept that felony for the rest of their lives. So tons of brothers, man. Probably 1 out of every 3 brothers got to carry a felony that he can't go do nothing. He can't get no job with, nothing. And meanwhile, this cat get to walk home, walk off like it was nothing. I mean, show you that they run this in a different way. And that's why we need, same way they get mercy, we need YAHUSHA to give the 12 tribes mercy.
That's all.
We need Christ sitting up on the throne, so when one of the tribes come up, he can turn around and say, I pardon so-and-so.
That's it.
Just like that.
That's
all.
all.
You know what I mean? Listen, the prosecutor on Donald Trump's case went to the judge and asked the judge if he could hold off on the prison sentence for Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump's skating right now, right into the White House. They just, the verdict gone. He's supposed to go to jail.
Yeah.
He totally convicted in state court.
That's right.
He's supposed to go to jail. He done won the election. They said, man, we're gonna push that verdict off. He gonna be a straight felon, supposed to be to report to prison, and he gonna be running the free world.
And watch for 4 years, he'll be calling Mexicans criminals and rapists and this and that. We gotta arrest them and tough on crime. He's a criminal.
Yes. He gonna be calling for blacks and Latinos to be locked up and cleaned up the streets.
Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, he's supposed to be reporting his probation.
That's right. That's right.
Right now. That's what this world is made of. And you telling me we supposed to invest in this world and believe in that white Jesus? Please. You're a fool. You're a fool. Time to give mommy and daddy their religion back.
I'm telling you.
That's right.
That's right. Back to them.
Damn right.
Move on. Let's start getting it right. You got more you got? Go ahead. Tell us what you got. Sweatshirt you got is rocking, man. Color and everything. Go good with that meat treat too.
Damn right.
Stealth destroyer to be home for first hypersonic weapon on a warship.
Go ahead.
Khan, the U.S. Navy. The U.S. Navy is transforming a costly flub into a potent weapon with the first shipborne hypersonic weapon.
They had to bring that out after Russia brought that joint out, and after India said they got one. You know the U.S. probably been had it, but had to make it public now that they got it. And once again, every time I hear these type of stories, I know why they got them weapons. They got them weapons because the Lord gonna have them use them. Them weapons ain't deterrents. They think they deterrents. Them weapons is part of the arsenal to turn this earth into a bloodbath for Christ's kingdom. Go ahead, up. Y'all chime in anytime. So
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You die. First public hypersonic weapon. You don't think these countries built hypersonic weapons and the U.S. sat around and they didn't get they stealing intel and everything. They stealing plans. They got spies everywhere in this earth. And they stealing all the knowledge they need to get their military to be number one. You gonna say something?
I was gonna say one thing if I could, sir. I didn't know about this until about 2 weeks ago after the election. A lot of white people that voted for Donald Trump said they voted for him to stop World War III. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
now white people don't want to fight in the war.
Exactly.
What happened to the American way?
Yeah.
White people, those Joe Rogans and all of the tough guys now. They said. Now, which I don't understand, meaning I thought they wanted to defeat Russia, rule the world. They said they voted for Donald Trump to stop World War III. Because if they did not vote for Donald Trump, there would be World War III. They thought that woman was going to make World War III. And they think that Donald Trump was going to make peace everywhere on the earth. And that's why they voted for him. So in essence, white men voted for Donald Trump because they're scared of Russia.
Yeah.
They're scared.
Like
they're scared.
They didn't really ever want to go to war. They just wanted to be tough on niggas in America.
Ain't that something?
Like that's what like they satisfied now. Because now we can be tough on black people. They ain't want to go over there and really get up into that Russian coal and fight that Kalashnikov.
No.
You know what I mean? Bush to bush with them Ruskies. They ain't want none of that. But they were acting like we'll kick Russia's ass. Donald Trump said, don't worry about it. Let you kill the nigga's ass. Kick nigga's ass. They said, okay, we'll take it.
We'll they said they giving Russia to Ukraine. Because they're scared of World War III.
They about to sign it off to them.
I mean, they're cowards. So you telling me you white men out there with all your guns, how many guns do you have to feel safe?
Right.
You telling me you still are scared?
Damn.
You got tanks in your garage, and yet you're scared of World War III. Here's the beauty of the Most High God. There's still going to be World War III.
Right.
With all of you trying to appease Russia, trying to give Russia to Ukraine, trying to go over there and meet with North Korea, kiss them right on the damn mouth. In North Korea, there is still going to be World War III, no matter who won. There's going to be World War III. The Wadi Yahawah Bashim Yahushua.
Damn right. Come on, you dad. Where we going?
Conor Khan, sir. What is going on with Serena? Fans blame the white husband effect for Serena Williams' strange appearance and bizarre video with husband Alexei Onahan.
Yeah, man, I feel sorry for that sister.
That was a rough video.
Yeah, that was a rough video. Can you play it? Can you play it on this, bro? Give me a still shot. Give me a still shot of her. You know what I mean?
Like that was old though.
Yeah, that's an old picture. That new picture is horrifying. Yeah. And here's the sad part about it. It's, you know, who knows if somebody doped her up, did something to her chemically, her career is over. They don't want her around no more. They don't want a black female superhero around no more. They can't wait to get rid of her. Yeah, there she goes. She looked doped up right there. Man. Go back if you could, Murat. Yeah, there you go. She looked like a dope fan.
So she looked like them what's them cats that did that movie, like they were trying to act like they was white girls.
Yeah. White chicks. Yeah. You know what I mean? She looks doped up, and she looks, and that's her husband sitting right next to her. And he's trying to ignore what she doing right now in front of that camera. She's bugging out. And I heard that he went out there, got another woman, got a kid. He had a kid from I don't know how true it is, but I heard he got another kid. But that sister right there is suffering severe lows right now. And once again, she looked like she really, okay, I'm just being in the hood. When you saw sisters like that, it usually meant her man was doping her up to kill her.
That's what it looked like.
That's what it looked like.
Right.
It meant that he stopped feeding her them painkillers or whatever from some doctor and start getting rid of her. And Esau is trying to destroy every black entertainer right now anyway. They all on the run. They flying out the country. They leaving the country and all that, trying to get the hell out of Esau way. Once Puff Daddy got locked up, they scared to death. They running for cover on all sides. So who knows? You know what I mean? Go ahead, big screen with her again, Mariah. You just hold it right there for a second. You know what I'm saying? That's a shame. Let me tell you something. The shame of this is her father. Like her father died and left her in great standing. You understand? And she went out there and got a white man, and now she getting ready to end her life or bring her life to a horrible, horrible state if somebody don't come in there and save that girl. And it's a damn shame because in the black community, you understand, we supposed to be all, you know, watching over each other. Even the Jacksons, I say the same thing about the Jacksons. Michael Jackson went off like a goddamn nut drag queen. But the Jackson family was like royalty. I came out of Gary, poor, broke, and rose to prominence, man. They like royalty. If they was in any other country, they would be recognized like the Beatles. They would be like royalty. But of course, because they in America and white people can't allow black people to have that type of royalty, they treated them the way they did and turned him into a transvestite and did all kind of evil, horrible stuff. We are supposed to be watching over all these celebrities and making sure their reputation is intact so that they can walk the right walk. And they're supposed to be doing what the Lord said. Well, once again, you preachers in the churches, you ain't worth shit. You know what I mean? Like that sister should have never been left out there on her own. She made all that money for the Edomites, made them all rich and powerful, gave them plenty, including that rich ass Edomite she with now. Her father was ashamed that she had went and got a white girl. Her father knew it. He knew he made sure that he made them recognize that they was from Compton.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right, sir.
He was saying he knew this was going to be a rag to riches story. You understand, from the bottom of the ghetto. And sure enough, when she get to the top, Esau come and poison, and who knows what she going through up there among them rich Edomites. You saw what they did to that Tiffany Haddish when she went to that you know, that shit where the models walk on the runway. What is that called?
Right. I forget the name. Yeah.
It's called, what is that? The runway. What they call that? They call it a fashion show.
Fashion show.
Went up in there and they humiliated her and disrespected her. You understand? Halfway destroyed her career. Like these insidious, evil, slick ass white people, they way worse than Puff Daddy. Please. Puff Daddy learned from them. Please. But what are they doing? You see how they try to poison Kanye West. You know what I mean? And all of that. Like these is evil people. They see her and saw how powerful she was and saw how she totally dominated the tennis world. She ate the Edomites alive in that damn tennis. The Edomites couldn't get a date. They couldn't see sunlight when she was on that tennis field. You know what I'm saying? They see her now. They can't wait to humiliate her in that way. That's why the picture is viral. Who knows who took the picture? And now the picture is viral and all over the place and humiliating black people and all that, man. The black community better wake up, man. You better wake up fast, man. You about to lose another icon. They should have worked on her way back. Her father had the right idea. Ain't nobody back her father and give him the respect he saved her from the white world, made her icon. Stopped anybody with that interview where he stopped that reporter from questioning her was worldwide because he was that Edomite was getting ready to do psychological warfare on her, getting ready to create doubt in her mind about what she could do. When her father put total confidence in her mind, and sure enough, it worked because she went to the top of the tennis world. Like that's what happens when you raise fathers right. Fathers take their daughters and sons and make them amazing, but if their father don't get to keep them, and these bastards get hold of them, then they'll destroy your kid, man. They'll destroy your kid. Hollywood is halfway run by the Israelis, and who knows what their military is doing? Who knows what they doing in Hollywood? Period. Kanye West said, man, he had the cat that was handling him was an ex-Canadian working for Mossad. And told him he would dope him up and let him not see his kids. He told Kanye West that, according to Kanye West. Now that's enough for you to say, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? Who is around these people that's in Hollywood? Who are they handlers? Why are they worried about saying certain things? Why is there so much talk about gatekeepers? God knows what's going on up in that thing, man. It's an evil, wicked, disgusting place, man. Puff Daddy's proving that. And it's time for us to get a hold. The black community, like the Lord said in Jeremiah 14:2, the gates thereof languish. You know what I mean? They are black onto the ground. There's no hedge around us. There's no protection around us. There's nobody sitting there making an argument against those that would harm us, save the Most High in Christ. Nobody standing up making sure that our people, you understand, in all the tribes are being protected, man. So I yield.
You know, I know one time, damn right, sir, damn right. If I could, you know, I know when I was in the oppressors of the military, right? And we pulled into Tel Aviv, my first time going there, right? And we had Liberty. So we go out there, and I'll never forget, we went out there, we got in town, and this cat was off to the side, like, yo, come here. And my man was like, man, what you want? He said, what's up, man? He said, listen, man, I got some you know what I mean, some more to the side. He said, what you talking about, man? He said, listen, man, she hooked you and your homie up, man. Give me a couple dollars, she hooked you up. He was trying to sell us a whore. Yeah. And when he did that, I was like, hold up, where we at? Like, we supposed to be in this so-called Holy Land. Like, what the hell going on here? Like, it blew my mind when I heard it. It was like, you gotta be kidding me. It made my mind change from all the things they tell you about this being a holy land, a holy people, to, yo, these cats is really off as hell, trying to portray like they something. Right. Blew my mind, y'all. That's something that still stick with me in my brain now to this day.
Like, you saw the truth through the propaganda. Yeah. And they used up all they coins on this latest war. The world looking at them now like, oh, y'all ain't nothing holy about y'all. Y'all more vicious than the Nazis. They looking at them real sideways now. Yeah. They got them a propaganda problem now. They got an image problem that they can't live down. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna be mad if Trump go in there and stop it. He may not, because so many of them in the U.S. with power. It'd be hard as hell for him to shut it down. We won't see. You know what I mean?
And if I could, sir, Jesus Christ warned people like this, warned the rich of this world, who he called an abomination. He said 2,000 years ago, and you've taught us all this, what profit a man to gain the whole world and to lose his soul? Like, this woman does not control what she does anymore. She doesn't. Drugs control her. That devil behind her, some old white man, we don't know about it. She doesn't own herself anymore. She's a slave. She's a slave now. And so what difference does it make, you know, what you've gained in this world, when you will not be the one that decides who controls your body, who controls your words, who controls your skin?
Right.
Like, someone else owns her skin.
That's right.
What else do they own?
That's right.
Like, what else could they own of this woman? What difference does all this nonsense make of getting famous? And at the end of this, sir, I'll make a prediction. she's not going to have $2 to rub together.
That's right.
At the end of this woman with all those millions is going to be broke because that devil behind her is going to siphon every penny she has out of her. And guess who's going to go on child support? Take a guess at the end of this. Serena is. She's going on child support. He's going to take every penny from her, and she's going to struggle in Hollywood to find cocaine at the end of this.
Like here's a woman that was what you saying. So give it up for Jennifer. Like here's a woman that is at the top of her game when it comes to playing tennis. Now pull that picture up full screen one more time, Rob. Like now, does that look like the face of somebody who is at the top of their game in tennis?
Is that an athlete?
Right. Like she's a woman who, through all adversity, fights to succeed. She's looking right here like she's fighting for mercy. She's looking right here like she's a loser. Her eyes dim. She's looking right here like, accept me, rather than how she really is, which is, I will take it. You know what I mean? Like, right. Show that other picture that you had earlier with her hands on the hip. Like that's a picture of a woman who wars for success. Take a look at that. Like that's, you know, like that's how she really is. I mean, they showing up full of steroids there too, but you see her face is about, you know, her power, what she can do. That latest picture, brother, is an abomination. Look at that there. And brother, without the knowledge of the truth, you're going to fall for that shit every time. Without the knowledge of the truth, you done. You know what I mean? And Esau, he's a murderer. He's a conqueror. He loves to see somebody that great and powerful who's black finally get taken down. All them golfers, all them tennis players and golfers, them golfers hated Tiger Woods. He was stopping all the Edomites from getting a green coat and all that. They hated him. They was glad to see him go. Once that little white girl went off on him and smashed the car up and all that, they had a ball with tennis. Golf came back after that. And the same with her. Now they get rid of her. They can go back to making golf a white thing. You know what I mean? And enjoying themselves with their wins. Because while she was there, you know what I mean, they couldn't see daylight. And it's too bad that she didn't have her dad to tell her that, you know, they still hate you. You know what I mean? And the fact that she got with a white man after all that, that was a shame in itself. Her father got her to be the top tennis star. It was wise for her to go and get a black man. That's why you black women, you listening to the propaganda that's making you turn against black men, talk about you against black men because they didn't vote for Kamala Harris and all that, and act like black men don't never support you and all that. No, black men don't want to support that stupidity you doing every day. You don't nobody want you, like you want black men to accept you as a gremlin. Well, black men don't want to accept you as no gremlin, man. You understand? They done had to deal with you as a full out, loud mouth, stupid ass gremlin all day, every day. And they sick of it. You understand? You learn your place. Come together with some brothers, man. Learn how to walk the right walk. Learn how to be a lady again. What happened to debutante school? Send them bitches back to debutante school. You know what I mean? Show a bitch how to hold a cup. How to put the pinky out, man, when you sipping tea, you guzzling ass bitch. Slocky. I'm sorry, y'all. They need it. I'm sorry. They need that. I'm sorry, sisters. Sisters, I love you. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We got to bring this shit together, man. Everybody got to get back to their spot. You ain't a man and we ain't no women. That's it. You know what I mean? Let's go on and get back to, you know, doing this shit the right way. You know what I mean? And then we'll save our sisters from themselves, from all this nonsense, acting like, oh, getting away with a white man gonna make you better, trying to seek out a white, all her wealth. With the right brother, she would have had beautiful kids and they would have lived deliciously. Like you black women get a few dollars and the first thing Esau teach you is you got to get somebody with equal or more income than you. Damn near he got to be so rich, you rich. He got to be rich enough to pay your bills, even though you already rich. You understand? Just for you to feel like you ain't being taken advantage of. You dumb and stupid as hell. This world gonna be destroyed in nuclear war. You get you a brother, man. You got some money, get you a brother, man, and take care of that brother and take care of as much of the people around you and him as you can take care of, man. You understand? Because there's going to come a day where ain't going to be no law and order. We just read it not too long ago in the Apocrypha, in the Wars of Apion, how that rich sister was rich as hell, and how them zealots was coming in there every often, breaking into the house with her, saying, what you got in here? What you got in here? And they was taking different things from her. You don't want to be her. You want to be a sister filled with your brothers around you in the time of trouble, and you want them to defend you because you defended them in their time of trouble. Stop being so goddamn selfish. You understand? Remember your place in this world. You sit up there and let Esau tell you you can run all up in his world and be a part and laugh and key with him. He's the devil the Bible speaks of, man.
Damn right.
When you gonna get that through your head and stay away from, like, as I look at that picture of this Edomite in the background, I see Satan and I see terror. He's sitting there like I don't see no little innocent Edomite looking down. I see a terrifying, rich ass, slick ass devil standing behind her. And it is the reason, with all her power and ability, how she end up like this.
If I could, sir, it's like the example you gave out in Detroit. I think the devil on your shoulder.
Yes,
like he's wearing red.
He wearing red.
it's like he ain't really there. Like it's a demon.
Like I'm not here. I'm not doing nothing. But meanwhile, he the motherfucking puppet master. Excuse my friend.
On her shoulder.
On her shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Poor sister, man. You know what I mean?
You know what she could have used, sir? The 1 year rule.
That's it.
Right. Serena Williams would have profited from a father figure choosing who she married.
Exactly.
People don't like that.
No.
People want to make the most important decision of their life enthralled with emotions.
That's right.
They don't want to let the father choose who they marry.
Right.
That's up
and on top of that, she don't want to even use the rule when the Lord said, marry nobody from another nation.
Forget about
they
that.
shall give their sons to your sons to their daughters, and vice versa. She done been given to the Edomite, and now look at her. Destroyed. Poor sister, man. It should be a Save Serena t-shirt. That's what black people should have on. Instead of asking what happened to her, it should be a Save Our Sister Serena.
That's true.
You understand? A video.
Yeah.
It should be a mic, and it's insidious how it's done. Because I don't understand, why isn't there microphones all in her face? Why they ain't questioning her sister, who's also a tennis pro?
Right.
Why they ain't talking to the people that's around? It's like real quiet. You know what I'm saying? This is the second time we done seen her doped up in a video, and we ain't seen no press around this shit.
She'll be dead of that fentanyl in a second.
Exactly.
Just
like
wait long enough, and the fentanyl she'll be dead.
She'll be dead. You know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson, they got him up there in that house. He ain't seeing the family members. They doping him up with Demerol and all type of shit.
With bleached skin.
We're right, with bleached skin. Next thing you know, he dead. Same shit. Like, it's not good, man. It's not good. You know what I mean? Like, the Lord got to help this nation, and he helped it by us doing what he said to do. Following them rules, regulations, man. I'm through with it. You know what I mean? Y'all good?
Come.
We got room for one more? Let's squeeze one more in. TD. Got a good one? Give us who? TD?
TD is one more we have.
Please.
TD Jakes revealed he underwent emergency surgery after health scare.
Oh, so it was real.
Well, still not. Do we have the video of him? Can we play the video of him coming out of the hospital in the wheelchair? I don't know if we have it, sir, but TD Jakes aged about 30 years in one day.
Come on, man.
He got so old.
Damn.
TD Jakes, he came out the hospital in a wheelchair. I mean, like he had aged 30 years in a night. It's just terrible. When I watched the news about it just before I came here, they don't know what the emergency procedure was. They're unclear on what it was. They don't know what it was. It's still no guarantee that anything happened at all. But look at the TD Jakes right here.
Damn. He's looking like Uncle Brady.
he went and aged. Can we play the video for Commander Juliana? Oh, they're playing it. Okay.
Here we are.
Grateful. It did not feel this good.
Here we are.
Grateful.
Hang tight, sir. You just wait to get the key to open the car.
Okay.
I'm grateful to y'all, all the people who prayed, all the people who texted, all the people who had prayer vigils, all the people who were concerned and sent love and sent notes. Just grateful. Thank you. Didn't have to turn out this way. Just grateful. Not afraid to die. Don't want to hurt my kids. And the people who love me, the church who needs me, the world who called me, the God who sent me. Sometimes you just gotta, they're not doing this good.
If I could, sir. This is a U.P.K. prophecy coming to pass.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing, people who are young in the truth aren't going to understand. Okay. This cat here has been an enemy to the Israelite school of U.P.K. since the 90s, 80s. I mean,
he's been teaching lies so damn long.
And we've had to battle and battle and battle. And people loved him.
And still do.
And they would hate us. And we would tell them that this day was going to happen. Now he is in that chair crying because he knows judgment is here. Yeah. He's crying like R. Kelly cried.
Yes, he is.
Like Jimmy Swaggart cried. Yeah. Haas?
Eddie Long.
Like Eddie Long cried. Did the same exact thing. Because they know that it's finally happening. And black people now have turned against him. But this cat sitting in that chair, it was like it's so hard to even understand because black people don't think like that anymore, thanks to the Most High God and the work that you've done. He was infallible. He could not do a wrong thing.
You could not say.
You could not say he did something wrong. He was perfect. He was God's anointed. And anything he did was right. Anything he did was right. Now he is scared to death about what is coming. All of the videos, the lawsuits that are about to come. He's about to get sued from some grown man who was a boy. He's about to get sued. He's about to get arrested. All of these things are about to happen to him. And for years, him and his followers and the people that loved him hated us because we tried to protect them from that pedophile.
Yes, indeed.
So like you, sir.
And if I could, and for all we know, all of this could be part of his spin team. They could have, for all we know, it's pretty convenient. He goes in the hospital now, right when he's about to get indicted, right when all his dirt is being called into question. Yeah. He's all of a sudden, he's so sick and needs so much mercy and so much attention. He can turn around. It could be part of his defense. Team trying to defend, it's trying to defend it because, like you said, the judgment is now here. You know what I mean? They say they got tapes of him in them parties, brother, getting swallowed like something ridiculous. Jesus and they describe it and all that, and said that Puff Daddy's threatening to bring the tapes out and all that, or the feds got him. I'm not sure who got him, but he's scared to death. I think his woman pulled away from him at the church. She wasn't standing by his side right there. Like, I think she pulled away and did something with the business to try to save the church.
Wait till he walks into court with a walker.
Yeah.
And he walks into court and he say, "Hey, did you molest him?" Huh? I don't know. He's going to become senile.
Yeah.
He's not going to remember anything. He's going to come to the court, barely can get in there. They'll push him on a gurney in there to the court. Do you remember molesting this boy? Who am I? What's my name?
Yeah.
Mommy, where am I? Jesus, is that you? Have you called me home, Jesus? Is this my home going? He is not going to remember anything.
Right.
And he's going to become senile because finally judgment is here.
That's right. Because that story that cat gave, that old story of that child molester that cat gave was awfully compelling. He himself turned into a child molester. And it locked up several times.
And if I could, sir, it was 20 years ago.
That's right.
But I remember another man who had a 20-year ago allegation, Bill Cosby, who walked into church blind.
Yes,
he did. You remember that? He was blind.
He was in there like
he walked into church blind, touching, blind, couldn't see a thing, trying to go into court. He got blind. They had to walk him in. They hold him by the hand as he goes into court. because of a 30-year-old sexual allegation. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
So real quick, can I get Jeremiah 26:13 real fast? And what the Lord is trying to tell you through Commander YAHANNA, General Muhammad, and the I.S.U.P.K. is that you better change, man. You better listen. This was prophesied by Commander YAHANNA years and years ago about your passions, the ones who think of somebody, how the Lord is going to destroy them. He's going to bring them down low. You understand? Y'all still was puffed up, even after what happened to Eddie Long. Same thing, how Eddie Long deteriorated, this cat deteriorated right in front of you. You know what I mean? Whether it's a hustle or not. But what is not a hustle, the Lord is trying to warn you, you better change your life. You better amend your ways. Read for me, brother.
Kawakah, sir. Jeremiah chapter 26 and verse 13. Therefore now amend your ways and your doings and obey the voice of the Lord your God.
You better obey what the Most High God, because when he sent a judgment, you can't get out of it. Nope. You got to sit there and deal with that. Ain't no way out of it until the Lord says it's time for you to get out of it. You got to deal with it, man. So amend your ways now and change what you're doing, man. Why you got a shot? Go ahead.
Kawakah, sir. And the Lord will repent of the evil that he had pronounced against you.
God damn. Listen, man. Y'all better not play with the Most High. Y'all think the Lord a game, huh? You think you can say what the hell you want to say and do what the hell you want to do. All right. They thought that. All them cats with money thought that. The Lord bring them down right now in front of your face. You better change. You better amend your ways and don't play with the Most High. Because if you do amend and change, he going to stop the evil he had coming against you. But if you don't want to change and think it's funny, or you can do what the hell you want to do or say what you want to say, all right, fine. Yeah. When the Lord come, you're going to have to eat that shit.
Yep.
You're going to have to eat it. And when we trying to warn you now, that's why he sent us prophets. Commander YAHANNA said it all the time. He sent us to you to warn you. Now, you better take heed to the warning. You better amend your ways.
Like the stuff we saying truly come from YAHUSHA.
Yes, sir.
And we carrying it to you. You better hear it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because YAHUSHA gonna be coming to get it. You know, see if you answered the right way, or it's gonna be a bad day. Hey, pay your tithes. www.I.S.U.P.K. Site, man, in here with the heavy hitters, General Muhammad.
Yeah.
General Hazayan.
Yeah.
In the building, man. Officer Marah, Officer Yediah, Officer Ibad, Officer Mathumya, and all our brothers that came with guests with us in here tonight. Even the young man in the whole. Hey, I'll see y'all next time live in the U.P.K, y'all.
That's right.
Shalom, fam.
My skin really soft. I put it on in the morning time when I go to work. They're asking me all day, "Girl, you smell you have on something you smell." I also use it on my babies too, so it's really gentle and really safe, mommies. We have Mama Sense body butter. This is a body butter I prefer. It makes my skin really soft. I put it on in the morning time when I go to work. They're asking me all day, "Girl, you smell so good. What you have on? Something you smell." I also use it on my babies too, so it's really gentle and really safe, mommies.
Y'all getting clothes ready, man? The Most High Christ, man. Commander, I appreciate y'all service, man. Look, check it out. You see what's going on behind me? Only Commanding General YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K is getting this done right here. That's why you got to make it down to the Menominee Reservation for our 4th annual Winter Provisions giveaway. We're going to be again on the Menominee Reservation giving away winter gear for free for any so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American that is in need of winter gear for this winter. Make sure to catch us there December 14th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're in partnership with the Menominee Casino and Resort that's going to be giving us access to their ballrooms 3 and 4. And also, we're going to have 100 hot servings of food for anyone that is in need of it. Make sure you come on down, get you some winter gear, man. Get you a hot meal in your stomach. fighting this winter cold, getting out of the elements, and come on down, man. All thanks to Commander YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. Make sure you come get with it, man. And if you need this on your reservation or need any of these access to these programs, make sure you contact the number below, contact our email, and get in contact with the I.S.U.P.K. so you can see how we can get us on your reservation and we can get this help to all our people down in so desperate need of it. Commander YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K., we will never forget our Native American brothers. We will never forget those who America has claimed to love for so long and only thrown us away. It's time for us to come together and love each other once again, as is commanded in the Bible. With that, I'm Priest and Officer 1000 Karyash, and we are the I.S.U.P.K. Shalom.